Knicks Cave. I'm Jan, the Knicks fan, your host. Let's get right into it. But before we get into it, I want you to do me one small favor. I want you to hit that like button. I definitely want you to subscribe, leave a comment. You want to know when the next video going to drop, hit the notification bell. All right, what do y'all think about the first game? Um, I know some, and I'm talking about the haters, you know what I'm saying, as you seen Stephen A. Smith as he was talking all that crap at halftime. The haters would say it's the same old Knicks, and I would beg to differ because actually I wasn't. I'm not gonna say I was impressed, but I wasn't discouraged. The starting lineup, we see who it is: Jalen Bronson, R.J. Barrett, Evan Fournier, Mitchell Robinson, and Julius Randle. Like I said, I wasn't disappointed, and I'm not gonna say I was impressed, but I get to the player who I was impressed by the most. But what can I say? I think this game right here. Let's be honest with ourselves. None of us thought the New York Knicks was going to win this first game. Well, I guess I can speak for myself. I had high hopes. I actually thought, Memphis was going to come out. The Knicks still figuring each other out. Jalen Bronson, Julius Randle, R.J. Barrett, who exactly going to be the closer of the game. Um, Also, I'll get on to why we lost this game in the ending. You know what I'm saying? And overtime, why we lost this game. But all in all, it was a good game. I'm not going to lie to you. Um, I know it didn't look like in the beginning. It did not look like it was going to go into overtime. It actually looked like Memphis was going to blow us out. The Knicks could not defend the three ball at all. It's like they was having a field day from downtown. Getting upset, and a lot of times I blame it on Tom Thibodeau defenses scheme ice. Um, but the Knicks was ranked fifth last year in defense, so I really don't worry about the defense so much. I'm worrying about us having a scorer that's consistent. And need I say a player that everybody wanted to get rid of, Julius Randle and Evan Fournier in the earlier parts of that game, they kept us in the game. If you want to be honest with one another, Julius Randle was hitting Tommy baskets. He led all scorers with 24 points, 11 rebounds, 6 assists, 2 steals. He had no blocks. Ja Morant, he did exactly what I said he would do in my last video. I said in the opener he's going to want to put on a show. He did put on a show. But I want to say one more thing before I go further. Uh, one thing that cost us the game was that bullshit foul that they did not call against Ja Morant against Jalen Bronson going up. I think had we gotten that call, we would have won the game. It would have changed the momentum, but it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. He's becoming fast becoming a superstar, so he's gonna be getting them calls. Um, like I said, what impressed me about the bench, like I just mentioned, Julius Randle and Evan Fournier. RJ Barrett didn't have a good night shooting. He shot. Let me go over to the stats real quick. All right, RJ Barrett. He played 37 minutes. He had 11 points, 8 rebounds. He shot 3 for 18 from the field, went 5 for 6 from the free throw line. I mean, I know y'all heard me talk about RJ Barrett taking that next step, and I'm not worried. I'm gonna be honest. I'm not worried because RJ Barrett tends to start off slow. He had a rough night. I think he probably was more nervous than Jalen Bronson. Jalen Bronson had a slow game. Bronson, he came out. I mean, like I said, I'm not disappointed with the loss. I'm actually encouraged because, like I said, two of our players didn't have a good night. Jalen anticipating a good night when all the guys they don't have to be on 100%, but come out and do what they supposed to do. I mean, Julius Randle fouled out overtime, stupid mistakes. He's still making blunders, but Jalen Bronson kind of masked some of the mistakes. RJ Barrett had to slow down. He had to slow down. RJ Barrett, to me, the reason he's had off nights when he RJ Barrett got to learn, and another play. RJ Barrett. All right, we lost that game because RJ Barrett and Jalen Bronson went to a two-man show and ended in overtime when they should have went back. I don't want to say his name because I'm going to end the video with him to Cam Reddish. You know what I'm saying? To be honest, this shit just went back to Cam Reddish. Before I get the Cam Reddish, like I said, let me talk about the bench a little bit more. Get to the bench. Um, what can I say about the bench? What was I impressed with the bench? No, I wasn't. Um, but I wasn't impressed with one player, actually two players off the bench. Derrick Rose did what Derrick Rose is going to do, especially when he's healthy. He wasn't afraid. He lost a step. He's not as quick as he used to be, but he's still just as fearless going through the paint, through the Giants. He made a couple of nice baskets I really did like, which, like I said, if he can stay healthy, he will be a good contributor off the bench. But Isaiah Hartenstein, he played a lot of minutes, and I know some would say because Mitchell Robinson was in foul trouble. But like in one of my other videos, I said when we just drafted him, could he replace Mitchell Robinson and start in lineup? He could, but I don't think that would be best fit for the New York Knicks because I'm imagining a backcourt, a bench of Isaiah Hartenstein, Obi Toppin, Rose, Grimes, and Cam Reddish. And I know everybody, as you see, we have the bench right there. Season, and the way, like we all been asking what the New York Knicks is going to do with Cam Reddish. We didn't pick up that option, but hey, Cam Reddish is going to have to prove it. And if he could come out and do what he did tonight, or through the season for 82 games. No, I ain't gonna say 82 games. You know he's gonna get hurt. He's gonna get arrested. But the Knicks made a good decision not trading him, not putting him in any packages. And I think that's the Knicks' envision. I think the management seen this way ahead of time because, like I said in my last video, and a lot of people say Cam Reddish do have the potential. The potential is there. You just have to unlock it. You just got to stay on the court, stay healthy. And tonight he proved he can do it. I'm doing all this talking. Let me just, what I'm saying, get to my man Cam Reddish. Like I said, I need a producer. All right, let's get back to Cam Reddish. Like I said, he did everything tonight that a lot of people been waiting to see from Cam Reddish in a long time. Let's go down and see what Reddish had. Many points. He's saying he had 22 points, 5 rebounds, 3 steals. He had 1 block, 2 personal fouls, 2 turnovers. He shot 9 for 15 from the field. He went 1 for 1 from the free throw line, and he went 3 for 6 from downtown. I mean, Cam Reddish looked real good. He had some nifty moves. I was trying to get some footage for y'all, but I couldn't get any video for y'all. But Cam Reddish looked really good. If he can continue playing the way he's playing, because a lot of us, we do want to see Grimes on the court. So if Manuel quickly keep playing the way he's been playing tonight and the preseason, hey, I wouldn't be upset to having Cam Reddish stepping in that role. Grimes being our shooting guard, and like I said, Grimes being our shooting guard, and Rose being our point guard. I'm not against that. I think that we would have it would be good for the team. Excuse me. I think it would be good for the team. Um, until quickly is another player that needs time to get it rolling, but he didn't look really good shooting the ball in preseason, and it seemed like it's carrying over into the regular season. So I could see a backup, of the bench coming out of Cam Reddish and Toppin, Isaiah Hartenstein, Rose, and Grimes. And what I would like about that lineup is that Isaiah Hartenstein, he's not going to get as many blocks as Mitchell Robinson, but he's a good defensive player. He gets in the position he needs to be in. He's a good passer. We all know that Cam Reddish, let's put aside his offensive woes, and it's not really his offensive woes, his time of getting on the court and staying healthy. He's a very good defender. And Grimes, we know what Grimes can do defending the basketball. So with them 3 players coming off the bench or on the backcourt, with the other players' bench, it can really keep us in the game or sometimes take the lead until the starters get in there, and especially the starters playing well. The Knicks gonna be okay. My next video is gonna be coming out. Do you think the New York Knicks gonna surpass their predicted wins? Where everybody say the New York Knicks is gonna win, but I like this game tonight. We didn't get the victory, you know what I'm saying, but they fought hard. They didn't give up when you thought it looked like the Knicks were going to get blown out. They didn't. You know what I'm saying? They took it to overtime. Uh, Jalen Bronson and RJ Barrett, especially RJ Barrett. RJ Barrett wasn't having a good night. He should have gave the ball up on a couple of occasions in overtime. But it is what it is. The game is over. Like I said, I'm not disappointed. It's kind of encouraging. It's our first game. A bunch of new, not a bunch, but some new guys getting acclimated into the system, getting used to playing with each other in real time, real speed. I like it. I like it. Tell me what y'all think about it in the comment section. And with that being said, I want everybody to stay safe, stay healthy. God bless and peace.